Let's see what we got going on. Let's see. Audio seems to be working. Game audio, probably okay about there. We shall find out. Looks like the game is eventually loading. Let me pop some Excedrin here and we'll get going. Probably get me in trouble for drug use or something. I think the mustache needs to be trimmed. I'm getting tired of straining my drinks through it. All right, guys, welcome back. My name is Eric. This is Metal7 Gaming. We are playing Battletech on Twitch. And let me make sure that is updated. Let's go ahead and send that out. That looks all good. Maybe we even send a Twitch. We don't have anybody here yet. I'm going to go ahead and send a Twitch out real fast. All right, message sent. Let's see how that goes. One viewer, how you doing, Flavolicious? That I did. We got all the onboard and stuff earlier today. Hey, man, I actually went over and actually looked at your page rather than just hit the follow and move on. And I noticed the 3D printing stuff. So I quickly, hey, Undesirable, how you doing, man? Uno momento. Anyway, we might need to talk about some 3D printing stuff. That's my 28 millimeter, well, heroic 28 mil scale Atlas, and I'm working on an awesome right now. That's the. It doesn't show up great with the light shining on the white, but that's my awesome. The big scale is a pain. A lot of the smaller models aren't really designed to go bigger, and so there'll be clearance issues that aren't really an issue when they're small, but when they're big, all of a sudden that clearance issue is huge, and the plastic's rigid enough that nothing moves. So anyway, I thought that was pretty awesome. So I went by the store and was taking a look. I've only had a couple minutes. I just saw it as I was getting ready. We were talking about you in Garrison's stream. If your ears were burning. Talking about getting you a couple more follows here. We got to get some raids over there. But anyway, I went by to make sure I had followed. I was like, I'm pretty sure I did, and checked out the thing, and so I'll be browsing the page here a little bit more. I get a little more time. Yeah, we'll have to. We got plenty of people. I mean, it seems like, especially like some days, like this morning they start with Doyle. And then they just kind of raid into Garrison, and yesterday they raided into me, and that's what got me my last, I don't know, like 5 or 6 that I needed. And then we raided into, who did we raid into? We raided into somebody else after that too from mine. So we just need to make sure I get you on the schedule and we go out and get everybody in. So, and Time Lord, kind of same thing. You're the night shift. Exactly. We just all roll through. It's pretty cool, though. I mean, you see the same people essentially all day in and out. You will notice, by the way, Undesirable, you have a little icon there. So that is chair be praised. Exactly. That's because you don't watch the other streams, but we'll raid through. Time Lord and Garrison and Doyle are all just other Battletech streamers. So along with Flavolicious here. So they've got a really good community of streamers for this mod. I would say the community of people doing the extended is actually better than the community of people doing the advanced. Although the mods for advanced and for Rogue Tech are really active and great and being in there, there's not as much amongst the streamers that play it. So I don't know. It is what it is. Playing this mod really helped the channel because of that group of people, which was kind of weird, but cool at the same time. Anyway, let's see what we got going on. Because I don't remember. I did do a couple more banners. When I get bored, I knock out some banners. So I did some classic pirate flags. Although I did do a little bit of research. This is Steed Bonnets, and it turns out it's not. It is. It doesn't have anything to do with him. Early on, apparently, he flew a bloody flag, and they think it was just a red flag with a skull, death's head on it of some sort. And then trying to remember what they said he flew later. But anyway, this came out of some English manuscript that doesn't really have anything to do with him, which is interesting. But we did that one. We got Thomas 2. We got Blackbeard. And Bartholomew Roberts, I think, is this one. Anyway, so I did those. That's the Krieg one I did for you, Undesirable. There's your Death Corps, your beloved Death Corps. Got that one done. Did this one yesterday. Did a 3D model of it, and then just did a render of the 3D model. Which is a cool way, by the way, Flavolicious, if you're into the modeling and stuff, to make some of this stuff. I think it looks really cool, rather than just kind of the flat vector look. I'm really happy with it. It's a Viking compass. I've seen a couple episodes. Yep. Not a lot of it, but I have seen some of it. I don't get stars. So I think I paid for it maybe on Amazon for a little while. It's one of my channels on Amazon Prime to watch it, and I saw some of it. And I did my Ace of Spades, you know, your Death's Head card there as well, as a quick one today. Let's go with something. You know, Mesh Mixer is a skill in and of itself. I've been slowly trying to get better with Mesh Mixer, because that would make my life a lot easier too. I think what I want to do is actually take one of the old hex maps and then actually create a 3-dimensional hex map, like out of the hexes where everything's elevated and colored and stuff within I'm missing that. Make a straw hat, Jolly Roger. I'd probably do something like that. But I got the mural. We're back to it. We're there. It just took me a couple clicks to get back to it. Anyway, I want to just take the hex map, raise everything up the levels, color things the right way, and then put like Battletech miniature models like on the bases sitting on the hexes, and then have a camera that flies through. There's a River Valley one that I think I have saved somewhere, and have the camera fly through with the mechs standing like they're on this 3-dimensional tabletop thing for the opening. I think that would be really cool. I just haven't had the energy to do it yet. And I hate Fusion 360, but it's what I have because it's free. So anyway, SolidWorks is so much better, but I don't have an extra $10,000 there. But I figure, I mean, there's a lot of just Thingiverse and stuff has a lot of the basic normal Battletech minis on there. But the other option is to take the large scale, like the MWO ripped ones and stuff, and just use Mesh Mixer to make them a solid model. And it's easy enough to move meshes around in in Fusion 360, but it's really hard. You have to convert them to quads, then do a bunch of other crap. And if there's too many of them, it fails. So it's really a pain to actually get those meshes in and deal with them, and I don't know how to deal with the stuff as well in there. I might just have to put Maya back on the computer so I can deal with meshes more easily. Everybody, do we have anybody? Oh, everybody's tired. Do you have any mechs that need to be worked on? Okay, so I'm not even paying attention to the game so far. Let's get in. Let's do a little bit of that. Do we have missions here that we care about? That's a good question. Yeah, we can do a few. Yeah, everything will be more or less. Well, I want it to just look like a tabletop board, not necessarily make everything to scale, but the mechs will all be to scale to each other. We did try and fail a flashpoint. I need to go download some more flashpoints too. Minimalistics does really good. Oh, okay. That's what I really need to do. Some of these are. I actually paid for some of the models, like this awesome model. And it's a great model, but it's not really designed for 3D printing. So like if you were to chop the Awesome's torso in half, you would save a lot of time from Game Body. Yeah, exactly. They're awesome models, but they're not designed for printing at all. I mean, they're solid. There's not internal walls or anything. But as far as a support structure, they've given zero thought to their printing on that. And I keep meaning to go through this one and chop some parts up and then add some, some keyed registration marks, to put stuff back together again. Because half of the torso for the Awesome was just support to get it printed. And if I would have just split it in half in the right spot, I probably could have saved a lot of that time. But they're good miniatures. My Atlas was just a Thingiverse 6-inch one that I blew up and then had to re-engineer chunks to get to work. Oh, you just do the extra PLA? Yeah, I mean, why not, right? It doesn't quite work yet, but that's my big Tronksky printer. Unfortunately, the electronics on it are garbage, so I got that replaced. But I'm having troubles with the hot end now. The whole so I'm thinking I'm going to probably replace that, go with a Volcano hot end and maybe a direct drive rather than the tube. But we'll see. Let's get everybody rested up, get some mechs fixed, and do a mission. And then I've got a Prusa i3 Mark III that I just updated to the newest stuff, the Mark IIIS. Can it print an ear? I suppose so. You mean like the one Adam Savage printed, where he had the soft one? I haven't played with that material. I've just done kind of the harder plastics. I haven't played with like the Ninja Flex and the softer plastics yet. I can reach the right temperatures, so yeah. Oh, made out of flesh? No, mine cannot print flesh or chocolate or concrete. So we're stuck with plastics for the most part. Oh, you're in trouble again. Darius jabs a finger at Alucard, who sits sulking in a makeshift brig. Yang caught this one sneaking through the Argo's ventral airlock last night from the outside. Stick to yeah, PLA makes life easier. I'd like to actually get more back into doing more ABS, but I need to make an enclosure for my printer because it lives in the garage. Apparently, he managed to jimmy the door open without alerting anyone. The XO's lip curls into an angry frown. How about it, Mech Warrior? Care to explain why you took an unauthorized EVA? Alucard sighs. I just had to, Commander. It's so peaceful out there, floating free, just me and the stars, no explosions, no sweltering cockpit, just calm and quiet. Darius shoots you a sidelong glance. This little stunt could have gone wrong in 100 different ways. Chuckles here is lucky he didn't get anyone killed. How do you think we should handle it? We will offer to join you stargazing one last time. Oh, well, he does a lot of 3D printing on his YouTube channel on Tested, and he did some ears for some reason. I don't remember why, but he recently did like a display that he used them as part of. So they were on YouTube within a couple weeks ago. So you cock your head regarding Alucard. Tell you what, Mech Warrior, you show Dr. Murad what you did to the airlock door, I'll let you off the hook. Hell, we can go out spacewalking together one last time. After he agrees to your terms, you suit up and meet in the airlock. The outer hatch opens, Alucard glides into the twinkling darkness. Tethered, you follow him. Spinning slowly, Alucard's faceplate reflects a swirling nebula of blue and gold. His voice comes over internal comms. Out here, you're just a tiny speck of sentient dust in an endless sea of stars. It's a relief in a way to be reminded of your own insignificance. You allow yourself to drift. Sure, I get it. But the Argo isn't some existentialist thought experiment. On this ship, every decision you make has weight. A tiny slip-up can have disastrous consequences for the entire crew. You're right. You know, I'm pretty fond of our corner of the universe, Alucard says. I wouldn't put it in jeopardy again, Commander. So, we lost rebellious and gained dependable. That was a good one. Look at that. We haven't really kept people rebellious too long. Got a couple of them. They've all gone back, so. Need some room. We got too many people in there. That's right. And we don't have nearly as many. I was watching Doyle this morning. He's got like 3 or 4 lances built of people with mechs. He's gone all in on it. Okay, so we've got our... Oh, that's the newest archer. What do we have built? I knew we sold stuff. That's this archer here, right? I think we do a mission. But do a mission. 3 skull... Recovery jungle. Sure, why not? See if we can get another, yet another Ottsol or Ostrock. Which archer's this? Is that the LRMs? All right, we'll put our newly dependable pilot in there, and we'll put Angel Death in that one, and we'll call it a day. Haven't seen any MRMs. I don't disagree. I think it'd be. I would rather do that than the SRMs, but I liked ABS. You just have to deal with the you know, the distortion from the heat. So you know, you get a decent enclosure, and I've actually got the plastic to build the enclosure. I just have to actually build one. But I do like the prints with it, and it sands easier. So if you're doing like cosplay stuff, I think it's a lot nicer to work with. Like I've done a Stormtrooper helmet and stuff like that. I think the ABS is a lot easier to deal with than the PLA, which is kind of a pain to sand. I don't know how well we'll be able to see it from here. My biggest building, because that's the next thing I want to do is buildings, is up there next to the Buddha. That's a 3-story, not quite 28 millimeter. At the time, the printer I had wasn't quite big enough to do the pieces in full 28 mil, but it's a model of the original Sydney post office. So I've got some models, sci-fi models that I think will work well with the Battletech stuff, and I've been playing a game called Cliff Empire. It's got a really cool futuristic aesthetic that they've done most of it just in the white, like it's just the 3D model without the textures. It's the model I found. That's it. Had nothing to do. I lived near Sydney for a while, so I mean that's nice, but it just happened to be a cool model. That's all. Sydney, Australia. Anyway, so I think it'd be cool to make some models based off of kind of the aesthetic from that game.
Moving out. Standing by.
And I've got a king crab model kicking around too that needs to be done. Let's see, where are we going? We're going to there. That's our target zone. And we've got the mechs up here. Okay. Wow, this is kind of a... This is going to suck. We got not a lot of jump jets.
What do you need?
All right. It looks like we can run up this. So let's... yeah, we'll run. I was thinking maybe we go slow and then sensor lock, but I'm not sure...
How's it going?
Thunder extruding. Yes, I agree. Jump back and forth. Try not to get blown up. When you figure it out, you can come work on my my trunk ski and get that running.
Yep. Receiving you.
Even the Prusa, now that I upgraded to the new powder-coated print bed, I can't get crap to stick to it. It's the worst print bed I've ever used so far. Really getting frustrated with it.
Yeah.
Order
orders?
A way to get. Oh, we can't run up it. We still got to run all the way around here. God, that's annoying. Okay, go this way.
Need something, Chief? What do you need?
We can run with you because you don't have any sensor lock. And then let's go ahead and take this. Oh, and now they're coming up from there too.
I've been
So we're stuck on the side of this mountain now.
Yes, Commander.
And so do we go for the guy at the bottom? Oh, he's just out. So no, let's go ahead and maybe sensor lock this guy. 65 tons. We got to get some missiles on him, especially a Crusader, because it will eat our lunch sitting up there. How do they see me? I mean, they're not even in, like, sensor lock range for me. And they're putting missiles down. What the hell?
Position confirmed.
That's okay. Time to shoot back.
Engage the target.
Oh, wow. That was nasty.
They've blown
Oh, it's an
down.
Orion. We have an Orion part, I think. Holy crap, they're about to just blow you up in one round. 2 shots just absolutely
My
rocked
generals
us.
are taking a beating.
And I have no idea how they see him.
Hot damn, let's do this. Commander. Heading out.
Get some other targets up there for him. 72, 82. Let's go after. We got to get this Orion out of here. Wow, this mission is rapidly turning bad. We are stuck in no man's land here. This is like the worst possible place to be.
Minimal. Full throttle.
But I think we try to take the mountain.
Waiting for orders.
Try to get out of direct fire of him while we run up. Left arm destroyed already. I don't know what we're gonna do.
I'm losing weapon systems. Yeah?
And now the camera. Come on, camera. Let me see what we're doing here. Fine. I'll just go here and shoot.
Okay.
I can't get past him, it doesn't look like. This archer is really getting whooped on. I'm not sure how we get out of this mess, to be honest. They've just hung us out to dry here in a terrible spot. We need jump jets, but most of our mechs can't actually equip jump jets. That's the problem. I go to here.
Moving to position.
I think we keep trying to take out this guy. Very hard. Let's see. We just lost the one arm so far, and that is our left arm. So let's go right, guess a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and vigilance the archer as well, and then we'll get some LRMs on this guy. Of course, they're up there super defensive. Wow. Even 40% damage resistance isn't helping us much here.
Yep.
So that guy can't go. There we go. Ammo explosion. Ammo explosion is love. Ammo explosion is life. LRM 20 crit.
Critical hit. Bad one. Yeah?